was ideal because the movement, Akram's choreography comes really from the heart, and it's about, what struck me was that it was about the human endeavour, and it's very gestural, and his choreography is very connected to the body. So in lots of ways it's ideal for children to explore some of the themes from his choreography, because they are fully present in their bodies and explore the world with their bodies. They're already experts in that, and so really what we can do with the choreography is we can take some of the themes, and parents and children or early years groups, nurseries and schools can explore those themes. So we've taken some of the main themes from the pledge, and we've been exploring them creatively today. So we've been looking at rinsing and rising, we've been looking at swinging, we've been looking at hiding and revealing, we've been looking at taking the children through a range of experiences and exploration to do with those things, and really using the parents as a tool to engage the children in that. As an artist, I'm really interested in the parents' relationship with the children. I think that's what fascinates me, and what can be achieved by working with parents and children together.
And it's not having an idea beforehand of what it should be.
No, it's about the children having a genuine response to the stimulus. So a genuine response to the film, a genuine response to what a dancer can bring within a session, or the parent can bring watching it at home. And it's about enabling the children to improvise, really, because children are very generous collaborators, and it doesn't matter what ideas we think of. When we give children stimulus, they will take it on and they will develop it. And so what you get back is you get back ideas and innovation, and in bucket loads. You just get all of that back. So what happens very early on when you're working with very young children is you get that instant dialogue between you as an artist and them, and it just evolves from there, and it evolves and it evolves and it evolves, and you go on all kinds of journeys with them. So I love that constant surprise about the work. I think that is a great starting point, because when I first showed the film to the group last week, we had some really interesting first responses from the children, because they really connected to the story that's being shown. And I think sometimes as parents and as educators and practitioners, we think we have to have it all sewn up. But really, it can just be about showing them the film and then seeing what their responses are to that. And that's hard for adults because you have to let that go. But in letting go, we get so much more back.
Well, when I first saw the pledge, my first response was, oh, it's really different from what's happened before, because I've always been involved in the pledge and enjoyed it. And then as we started to learn it, and as you started to look at the themes and the ideas, I felt that it really had universal appeal to anybody, of any age, of any body type, and the themes were appropriate to all cultures, and I just started to feel that it really, really opened up the possibilities of who could actually be involved on the pledge day, and to take those themes and develop them further choreographically. So some of the young people that I work with, I'm hoping I may be able to task them with actually making their own completely new creative response to it. Well, obviously we've done it with our Little Movers group today, and Liz and I spent some time talking through the themes and how she may explore those with her family group. We have an adult community group here, and I think they will love it. They'll make their own responses to it and move in the way that they want their bodies to move. And we also have engagement with a number of young people here, people who are doing different dance styles or working in musical theatre, And I think that we can take some of the work and perhaps teach some of them exactly as we see the group that Akram taught doing it, which I think they will enjoy, to actually get that physical experience and the physical demand of the piece when it's done in its entirety, but also to work with that beyond just the movement material, and to perhaps task them with particular group work. How might they respond to some of the themes? So Liz and I look quite particularly at the themes of the sky, the birds for the younger children, the hiding and the revealing, the opening and closing, which seemed some of the key moments. And I think you could equally take some of those ideas into a more, perhaps, I'll call it a sophisticated response, or a different response from dancers or artists.
And yet still that outcome of whatever you create with each individual group somehow has a relationship to what you've started off from with that original video.
Yeah. So absolutely has a relationship to the original choreography. That could be through some of the action material, or it could be through some of the themes, or it could be through the music.